evaluate your second preseason action compared to your first in Seattle?
Solid. Did some things I like, and also have some things I want to clean up. Just want to keep stacking days and getting better, and just make corrections, and yeah.
How much of a tone setter did that first quarter specifically set for the defense, where you guys forced them? I think it was 3 punts, a missed field goal.
Yeah. It's just what we want to do. We all have this standard of what we want to do and how we want to do it, and we got to display some of that. So it was nice for us to go out there and do that.
That pass breakup you had on, I think it was 3rd and 4. What'd you see on it to make that play?
You said, what did I see?
Well, yeah. Where were your eyes? Like.
Yeah, just on the receiver, just going through my typical reads and where I put my eyes and my feet, my placement, all like that. Just what I go through on a daily basis, and just ready to make a play when it came to me.
How do you know whether your defense has been any good this year? You look at some of the preseason numbers, and they look pretty good, but when they're against second and third stringers. How do you balance we've had success. Does that give you any indication that you'll have it?
Really, I just go off the feel of what we create all together, and talking about what I was saying as far as our standard and stuff like that, and the foundation we all create together, and the chemistry that we have, and what we build, and just the trust and accountability that we all hold for each other. So really, just getting a feel of how we all hold each other to the certain standard. I just feel like everyone wants to be disciplined and reach all the goals that we have for each other. So I feel good about what we want to and accomplish it together. Yeah.
What's the biggest difference playing your position at the college level versus, I know you've only played a couple preseason games, but in the NFL?
I'd probably say coming from college and the system I learned over there, a lot really transferred over, so nothing was really new to me as far as what I saw and how I had to transition. But if I were to give you something, I'd probably say just quicker eyes on my read, and just getting my eyes to the right spot just to be able to see things faster. But other than that, yeah.
When will you start your homework on the 49ers?
You said, when will I start my homework? It's already been started. It's in the process, yeah.
Early process? Do you have impressions of the receiving core that you're going to be facing in 2 weeks?
Not complete yet, but I was just getting there, yeah.
What other things do you do to work on to get ready?
Yeah, just the calls and what they're doing, what I see, and just the best ways I can position myself to make plays, coming off of what they do and stuff like that. So, yeah, just that so far.
There could be undrafted rookies, maybe drafted rookie or two cut here in the next day or two, or in the next day. What's that like for you to know that some of your friends might be?
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
It's sad to obviously create those friendships and see them go. But I tell anyone that has been cut that I've been close with or got to talk to, I just tell them, the mission's the same. There's still spots to be taken. Don't, just because something happens doesn't mean you take the foot off the gas. So you keep going. And, I'm obviously there to support them and still talk to them and text them, whatnot. But, I just want to be someone that's encouraging and stuff like that. Yeah.
What's left the lasting impression on you about Alan Williams, just the guy who's going to be?
Can you say that again?
What's that?
Can you say that again?
I said, what's not the lasting impression on you about Alan Williams? Obviously, the guy.
It's the lasting impression?
Yeah, just what strikes you about him as a coach and what stands out?
Yeah, no, he's definitely a guy that's very fanatical about the way we create this standard, and just being very consistent on what it is, and the repetition of doing it, not just once or twice, but consistently and daily, and just being the word he uses, fanatical about it, and just really that he's just very persistent on that, and keeps ingraining that into the whole culture and the whole system. And so that's good for us to always have that constant chipping at that work and getting 1% better every day.
Can you think of a specific example of something that he, in the fanatical sense of the word, that he?
Yeah. We always talk about punching the ball, and there'd be times where sometimes you don't necessarily get that punch on the ball, and you just tag off on a guy. But he talks about being fanatical and consistently always having that opportunity to punch at the ball, because you never know, that could be a turnover, a change in the game, and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you don't take that one time, you could really get it. So just being able to do that consistently, yeah.
With regard to the defense, to what extent do you feel you're at the right place at the right time? I know you're a confident guy. I imagine you feel no matter where you would have got drafted or where you would have gone, you'd have been successful. But is there an element that you're in the right defense with the right coaches and getting the right opportunity at the right time.
Yeah, no, honestly, like the coaching staff, like I've really enjoyed like the way that they go about things and the constant like coaching that they have and the type of coaching that they do give and they are really like players coaches and they really are there for you to go and talk to them and they're really big on this standard and holding everyone to just that high standard and the type of defense that we want to create. And so, I just appreciate the way they go and they coach the whole entire team and just what they bring to the table. So, they're working hard 100% of the time. So you want to go and give them that same 100% back all the time. So I enjoy it really.
You don't seem like you're going to be overwhelmed by the moment of starting your first NFL game or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Has anything about this process, thrown you or surprised you? It just seems like you came in as if you had been starting, last year or whatever.
Yeah, honestly, I just really just expecting the certain situations and stuff and like just preparing myself for where I want to be and how I want to do it. But yeah, just really ready just to take it on and just feel confident about it. Yeah.
You're not worried about game speed and the competition of regular season being any different than it's been. None of that phases you at all, right?
Honestly, no.